Have you ever considered how profoundly music shapes our world, our lives, and our very selves? It's a force that's both invisible and omnipresent, a universal language that transcends borders and cultures. It's a conduit for emotion, a catalyst for change. Music is a powerful tool that can uplift us, bring us comfort, or inspire us to action. It's a way for us to express our innermost feelings when words alone fall short. It's a soundtrack to our lives, accompanying us through our highs and lows, our triumphs and our trials. But music doesn't just appear out of thin air. It's birthed from the minds and hearts of artists. These creators channel their experiences, their hopes, their fears, and their dreams into melodies and lyrics that resonate with us, shaping our perspectives and our very identities. Now journey with us as we explore the top 10 most influential music artists in history. Starting our countdown at number 10, we have the legendary Beatles. Emerging from Liverpool in the early 60s, this quartet redefined what pop culture and music could be. They were not just musicians, they were trailblazers. Their unique blend of rock and pop, infused with elements of classical music and experimental recording techniques, created a sound that was all their own. The Beatles weren't content to follow the trends. They set them. They pushed boundaries and challenged norms, both in their music and their personal lives. Their influence can still be heard today in the melodies of modern pop songs, in the lyrics that dare to go deeper, and in the spirit of artists who aren't afraid to be different. Their lasting impact on the music industry is undeniable. Their legacy, unparalleled. The Beatles set the stage, but our next artist took the world by storm in a completely different way. At number 9, we have the king of pop himself, Michael Jackson. Jackson's influence on pop music is immeasurable, and his impact on the music industry is nothing short of monumental. He started as a young boy in the Jackson 5, but quickly rose to become a solo artist, captivating the world with his unique vocal style and his innovative music videos. His iconic dance moves, including the moonwalk and the robot, are still replicated and revered today, demonstrating the timeless nature of his artistry. Through his music, Jackson was able to connect with audiences of all ages, races, and cultures, a testament to the universality of his appeal. His enduring legacy continues to inspire new generations of artists who strive to replicate his success. His music, his moves, his style, all continue to reverberate in the world of pop music. From the king of pop, we move on to an artist who redefined the world of rock music. Coming in at number 8, we have the unparalleled Jimi Hendrix. A master of the electric guitar, Hendrix was a force to be reckoned with. His influence on rock and blues music is undeniable, and his electrifying performances set an incredibly high bar for musicians to come. Hendrix had an uncanny ability to make the guitar sing, scream, and everything in between, a testament to his innovative playing style. His game-changing guitar skills were not just about technical prowess, but a deep and intuitive understanding of music. Hendrix could make his guitar wail with the sorrow of the blues, then flip the switch and bring the house down with a rock and roll riff. His music was a wild, electric storm, full of raw emotion and power. Hendrix's influence on music extends far beyond rock and blues. His innovative guitar techniques and fearless performances have inspired countless musicians across various genres. From electrifying rock, we now turn to the soothing and soulful tunes of our next artist. At number 7, we find the Queen of Soul, Aretha Franklin. The world of music was forever transformed by this powerhouse vocalist. With her roots in gospel, Franklin's soulful sound and emotive lyrics resonated with millions, establishing her as a beacon of soul and R&B. Her voice, both powerful and tender, could move you to tears or make you dance with joy. But Franklin was more than just an extraordinary singer. She was a symbol of empowerment. During a time of social and political upheaval, she used her platform to advocate for civil rights and women's rights. Songs like Respect became anthems for these movements, her voice echoing the cries for justice and equality. Her influence stretches far and wide, inspiring countless artists across genres and generations. Aretha Franklin, the Queen of Soul, remains an icon of strength, resilience, and of course, phenomenal music. From the Queen of Soul, we move to a man who became a symbol for rebellion and freedom. Coming in at number 6, we have the folk legend Bob Dylan. A unique force in music, Dylan is renowned for his contribution to folk and rock. His profound lyrical compositions, often regarded as poetry in their own right, have shaped the landscape of these genres. His songs tell stories, pose questions, challenge norms, and inspire reflection. But Dylan's influence goes beyond music. He became the voice of a generation during the counterculture movement of the 60s. His sharp social and political commentary woven into his songs resonated with the youth who sought change and freedom. Songs like Blowin' in the Wind and The Times They Are A-Changin' became anthems of this era. Dylan's impact continues to ripple through time, touching artists across genres. His distinct blend of storytelling, musicianship, and social consciousness has left an indelible mark on the world of music. From folk and rock, we now turn to the mesmerizing world of jazz with our next artist. At number 5, we have the charismatic Louis Armstrong. Armstrong's influence on jazz is undeniable, with a career spanning 5 decades from the 20s to the 60s. He laid the foundation for the genre's future. His unique vocal style, characterized by a gravelly voice and innovative scat singing, was as distinctive as his trumpet playing. He had an uncanny ability to bend and stretch notes in ways that still leave musicians and critics astounded. Armstrong wasn't just a jazz musician, he was an ambassador for the genre. His music transcended borders, bringing the vibrant energy and soul of jazz to an international audience. His recordings, including unforgettable tracks like What a Wonderful World and Hello Dolly, are still beloved worldwide. From his humble beginnings in New Orleans to becoming a global icon, Armstrong's journey illustrates the transformative power of music. From jazz's golden era, we now move to a woman who has dominated the pop charts in recent years. Coming in at number 4, we have the Queen of Pop, Madonna. Bursting onto the scene in the early 80s, Madonna revolutionized the music industry, pushing boundaries with her provocative music videos and lyrics, while simultaneously delivering chart-topping hits. She didn't just sing songs, she told stories, often pushing against societal norms and expectations. Her music videos, a blend of art and entertainment, became cultural phenomena, setting trends in fashion, dance, and visual style. But perhaps Madonna's most enduring legacy is her role as a symbol of female empowerment. She was unapologetic, fierce, and bold, challenging stereotypes and breaking down barriers in a male-dominated industry. She empowered women around the world to express themselves freely and fearlessly, her influence can be seen in the work of many artists who followed, cementing her place as one of the most influential musicians in history. From the Queen of Pop, we now turn to the King of Rock and Roll. At number 3, we find the charismatic Elvis Presley. Known as the King of Rock and Roll, Elvis's influence on the music industry is undeniable. His unique blend of rhythm and blues with country music, known as rockabilly, paved the way for a new genre, rock and roll. His soulful voice, coupled with his dynamic stage presence, made him a cultural icon, and his music continues to resonate with millions around the world. Elvis's style was daring and unprecedented. His hip-shaking performances and flamboyant outfits pushed societal norms and created a whole new standard for live performances. But it wasn't just about style. Elvis had substance. His music spoke to the human condition, and his songs continue to touch hearts to this day. Elvis Presley's enduring popularity is a testament to his timeless appeal. Even today, his music is played and loved by people from all walks of life. From the King of Rock and Roll, we move to a man whose music transcends time and genre. Coming in at number 2, we have the incomparable Bob Marley. Born in rural Jamaica, Marley rose to become the undeniable king of reggae. His music, a blend of smooth rhythms and thought-provoking lyrics, not only shaped the genre, but also transcended it, reaching audiences worldwide. Marley's songs were more than just catchy tunes. They were powerful messages of peace, unity, and resistance against oppression. Songs like One Love, No Woman, No Cry, and Redemption Song have become anthems of hope for people across the globe. But Marley's influence extended beyond his music. His dreadlocked image became a symbol of defiance and cultural pride. He tirelessly advocated for peace, even in the face of personal danger, making him a beloved figure far beyond the world of music. From the soothing tunes of reggae, we now move to the top spot on our list. And finally, at number 1, we have none other than the legendary Mozart. His music, eternally timeless, has left an indelible mark on the world. He was a maestro who wrote his first symphony when he was just 8 years old, showcasing his unique talent from an early age. His compositions that ranged from symphonies to sonatas, from operas to concertos, have been the cornerstone of classical music. Mozart's influence on music is immeasurable. His unique style, combining melody and harmony in a way that was unprecedented, has been the inspiration for countless musicians and composers who followed in his footsteps. His legacy is not just in the music he created, but in the way he revolutionized the musical landscape. In a world where music genres and artists come and go, Mozart's music remains steadfast and timeless, continuing to inspire and move generations. Music has the power to change the world, and these artists have proven just that. Thank you for joining us on this journey through music history.